Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Aftershow. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go to the Aftershow.
Still using that intro?
I am. I really liked that intro song. Fun fact, I actually tried to make a jingle out of it using that audio clip. And what I ended up doing I tried to make it a jingle and I couldn't do it. But I did end up making it like a demonic chant on accident.
Nice.
I took like that little snippet of your voice, like pitch shifted it to try to create harmony. And all I did was make you sound like a demon. There was like three of you, like one of them was really high, one of them was really low, and one of them was your normal voice. Like, time to go. It's like, but like in that really, really like high energy you kind of way. It's like, this is disturbing. This is a career ender. I can't let anyone hear this.
Like a bunch of demons trying to put on a musical.
Uh-huh. Musicals in hell. What do you think they show?
Les Miserables.
Shots fired.
It's a comedy.
It's a
comedy over there.
Speaking of comedies, tonight's session, hilarious.
Oh, so funny. Oh my gosh.
Full of hijinks.
Uh-huh.
And eventfulness.
Mm-hmm. I almost cried.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. From all of the emotions.
Mm-hmm. We haven't done D&D like this since our, I'll call it a screen test.
Session 000?
Yeah, when we played together was like the last time we did something like this. So it's been over a year since we did like a dungeon crawl together, so.
I don't hate dungeon crawls, but normally I'm doing dungeon crawls with other players that know what the heck is up, and we have a well-rounded, balanced party. Serena does not have a balanced party right now. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Okay, end of thought. I've been watching a lot of these when I've been editing, and something that I have noticed is that I tend to ramble a lot. So I'm trying to give you room to like actually respond as opposed to me just cutting you off and going off on some tangential ramble about, I don't know, left-handed raccoons.
Really? Because that's what I think, like, when I rewatch VODs back, that's what I think of myself. I'm like, I'm constantly cutting you off and I'm rambling on like crazy. I'm like, girl, shut up and let this dude talk.
That's weird because I think, dude, shut up, let this girl talk.
Yeah.
All right. We learned something today.
Wow. So we both think that we talk too much.
Okay. You know what? Let's just do 20 minutes of uninterrupted silence. That's some solid content right there. Mm-hmm. This YouTube channel is now avant-garde. We're gonna play John Cage music in the background, which is just silence, and we're just gonna stare at the camera very intently.
Great.
We're not gonna do that. I'm already bored. Okay. But
I was gonna do it. I mean, I have food in front of me, so I'm totally fine just not talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna play a game of Entertainment Chicken where our audience is the hostage. I was really excited about this session because how funny it is. Like, it's really humorous. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for you it is, because you know everything.
The witches, the invisible thing that you just stabbed. Like,
Serena just did Nismark there.
Yeah.
Just did Nismark at that moment.
Take my sun sword and I stab it. Now you got a patrolling statue, and you've got another statue, and you've got a crazed student, and you've got some skulls, and you've got a room that draws you in just to look at this faceless looking thing. Mm-hmm.
How did we get here?
Yep. How did we get here?
How did we get here?
Now, that's me. I bet you're wondering how we got here. Yeah?
We're not dungeon crawl people. We're acting. We're actors. Okay. Mm-hmm.
The artistes, the actors, not the peasants that go down and delve into dungeons.
Yeah, we like to sit down and talk about our feelings.
Yes, that is
for the camera.
So much more entertaining. You got 1 combat encounter, 2 combat encounter, 3 combat encounter, and ending on a 4th combat encounter.
being surrounded by enemies
in a single session. With generally speaking, how long combat encounters generally last. That's pretty impressive.
Like, realistically, I've probably, like, looked through a decent amount of the temple, but I feel like I haven't achieved anything.
It's true.
Because it's just been combat after combat after combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I actually haven't explored all that much.
Hey, you got a book.
I have a book. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably read that book when I inevitably leave the temple for a tactical retreat.
Yet again.
Because it's spooky in there.
It is spooky in there, and you don't want to...
It's spooky in there.
You don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I like to think that just for the next 30 episodes, it's just going to be you going, casting your 4th level spell and leaving. That's some content right there. And then I sleep.
Well, probably not, because I'm just going to cast my 4th level spell to retreat, because it's Dimension Door. So.
That's what's up your sleeve. I see, said the blind man. So is that what you're doing? You're not going to fight these skulls?
Well, thing is, if I use Dimension Door, someone's being left behind. I can't, like...
Casimir had a good run.
Yeah, Casimir had a good run. Sucks to suck, dude. Sorry. No, honestly, realistically, I'm probably going to fight the skulls and leave again.
Yep.
That's probably what's going to happen beginning of next session.
Yeah, beginning of next session. You got the skulls, and then you fight them. Hooey, time for another nap.
Time for another nap.
Hey, to be fair though, you've been in there for like a few hours now with the exploration of the dungeon, whereas last time you were in there for like 30 minutes before you used all your shit and you needed to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's you ended up going back and killing the skulls, and then that group of people got fried and fire. What are your theories? Do you have any theories about the temple, about the spooky ghosts, about the witches, about students?
I don't know. Like, as far as like the witches and like the student in there, they're all probably in the temple looking for some secret magical power or whatever. There's probably like some power in the temple that they're specifically looking for, whether it's like a tome or whether it's like a staff or a scroll, or if it's a person, or if it's like a spirit or something. They're looking for some kind of magical power inside. And obviously there's something worth protecting in there because there's golems and amber statues willing to protect it. And I don't think the room full of gold is it.
Too simple?
That's too easy.
But that's just a theory.
That's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
And that's the after show. Bye. No.
Or later.
I, of course, have my theories.
Well, you know all the stuff.
Yeah, I was very shocked that you decided to lightsaber those amber coffins. I don't know why that just came as such a surprise to me. But like out of the whole session, that was the moment where I was like, oh. Huh. That's a thing that can happen. And then you did it.
I mean, I thought about it and I'm like, these coffins just asked me, would you like to accept the creepy evil powers of ice and secrets? And I'm like, no. No. I mean, even if I did want those things, what does make you think I'm gonna say yes?
If you want them bad enough. I don't know.
I don't want them bad enough. I don't want it.
What if those specters, the little black wisps in the amber, what if they were really swell people that were just trying to help out? Have you ever considered that?
Would you like the dark powers of this evil person?
I mean, I know plenty of wonderful people that talk like that.
Name one. Name one person that's like, would you like the dark evil powers of this thing for free?
You don't know them.
Okay.
It's my friend that lives in Brazil. You wouldn't know him.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought about it. I'm like, do I want to just leave these things in here for whatever poor soul walks in here one day in the future somehow? And they're like, you know what? Yeah. I would like the dark powers of secrets and ice. And then they turn into a monster, or they like their soul like gets sent straight to like Asmodeus or whatever. Like,
You've got some pretty. There's another theory. What do you think would have happened if you had said yes?
Serena probably would have become like, I don't know. She probably. I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, well, she probably would have gotten some actual form of power, but then it would have like been like an evil genie situation, where like there was like some caveat that wasn't told, and then something bad would happen.
So,
that's how it always goes.
Yeah, and you know what?
It's always like that.
That's fair. That's fair. Nola, what have I done to make you think that would be the case? What has this module done to you to make you not trust it?
Well, let me pull out this itemized list of all these inconvenient things that have happened during the campaign that would make me distrust some of the things in this world.
Please. And 30 minutes later,
one, she got kidnapped by an evil vampire lord to like just be like a entertaining plaything. Okay, let's just start there. Let's just unpack that.
Mm-hmm. Fair. And that's fair. And you're in a dark, spooky place that reeks of evil.
It reeks of evil, and that's another thing. Like when she did her divine sense, it reeked of evil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the heck this thing is offering to me. It cannot be good. If this is also the place where Strahd got his powers.
Oh, wee, Nola. Ooh, wee. That's all I gotta say to your answers. Ooh, wee. I am so happy that I asked you this before you figure it out. We'll have a record of all the things that what you thought things were, and then when all is revealed, you'll be like, and
I was right.
Everything that I said was completely correct.
I'm waiting for it. Okay. I'm waiting for the twist ending. Where it's like, they were all very good spirits. They just have a poor personality.
Mm-hmm. They just have a hard time communicating.
They're just a little abrasive.
Mm-hmm. All they want was friends.
All they wanted was friends. And then I'm like, oh, they wanted was friends. I'm sorry. Sorry for stabbing you.
Sorry for stabbing you.
Yeah.
Those evil wisps were just spirits of cute little bunny rabbits that all they wanted was to help.
Cute little bunny rabbits? Oh.
So next amber or wispy thing you come across, remember the bunny rabbits. Let's admire some bunny rabbits for a bit. Just look, there's a bunny rabbit that's like above your head that's just hanging out. Look at it. Isn't it cute?
I'm gonna stab it.
Oh, and it ran away.
I'm gonna stab it anyway.
Look at it go. You don't do well with animals, apparently.
You can't trick me. You can't fool me. I have my tinfoil hat on.
I've read Bunnicula.
You can't trick me with your bunny rabbits. I see what's up. They are evil bunny rabbits of doom. They are evil bunny rabbits from Monty Python, okay?
Yep.
Those bunny rabbits are not nice.
No. They'll rip your throat out. And you ain't got no holy hand grenade. That's basically the session in a nutshell. Like you said, like it's a dungeon crawl. We went into a lot of rooms, hung out, had a great time, cast some spells, rested. Ismark's a messy eater, and
shoving the berries down his.
yeah.
I'm just like, Ismark, oh my gosh, you're Burgomaster. Control yourself.
Yeah, he also had like six shattered ribs. He was very eager to make that.
Control yourself, okay?
Okay.
Show some modicum of decorum, okay? And decency.
Like I said, this dungeon is very open. It's an open concept. It's not like a straight line where you need to go through like 5 rooms before you get to the end. Like, no, you could just go straight to the last thing. That's kind of how this thing is designed. But there's also lots of goodies sprinkled around the dungeon, like a really good book hidden underneath a false bottom of a chest.
Mm-hmm. I need to read that book on their downtime when they are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you want to ask me? How I feel, maybe? Don't you care about what I think?
How do you feel, Kai? How do you feel about this whole session?
Well, now I wouldn't want to tell you.
I'm pretty sure you already said that you don't have anything else to say, so...
Well... sometimes...
Yes?
There's just sometimes, okay? Just sometimes, all right? Is that enough for you?
Sometimes.
I hate you. This session was just so condensed in terms of just, going room after room after room after room.
Yeah, it was an onslaught.
Yeah.
And again, I don't mind dungeon crawls, just not with the party that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Because, normally when you have a dungeon crawl, you have a group of players, and each player is very well aware of the capabilities of their character, and they all are trying to work as a team together to navigate this place. Me, I am aware of what my character can do, but I don't know anything about what Ismark can do and what Casimir can do. I don't know what spells he has. I don't know what capabilities Ismark has. I don't know anything. And
oh, what spells? What?
And we don't have a balanced party. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm a little bit handicapped walking into this place.
Yeah, but you have a lot of information, to be fair, which is you have a very analysis style of going through, methodical, I should say, a very methodical style of going through this thing, getting information, acting, and then going, which is perfect. One would say ideal for going through dungeons like this. So,
well, I kind of have to if I want to live.
And that's exactly it. Like, if you didn't do this, you would die.
Yeah.
But I dispute the fact that you don't know what spells Casimir has. What spells does Casimir have?
Fly, invisibility, magic missile, counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
What are the spells other than those 4 does he have? Fireball, 5. He has 5 spells, and that's it.
That's 5 more than nothing.
So do I need to literally ask him, hey, what's your entire spell list?
You've never asked him. Maybe you should try asking him.
Oh my gosh, do I literally need to ask for their entire character sheets? Can I just have their character sheets?
You've never asked. Just like you've never asked me about what I think or what I feel. You've never asked them about what they think or what they can do.
Kai. You know what? Fine. Kai, tell me about all your feelings. Okay. What are your feelings so far?
I don't have much to say. But thank you for asking. That was some malicious water drinking if I've ever seen some.
It's leftover Arizona iced tea.
Does that make it better or worse? Well,
Yeah, well, I can't wait to get through the Amber Temple and find out what the heck is over there so I can leave the Amber Temple, leave the mountain, go back to finding Irina, see if she's still alive and Esmeralda hasn't kidnapped her or tried to, like, you know, I don't know, trade her off or something. And then after I find Irina, then we have to tell Irina that her entire village has been slaughtered. And then after that, and then we have to go to the village, visit the village, and see if everyone actually has been slaughtered. And then we go to Castle Ravenloft for dinner. And have a little party.
All that with a smile on your face.
Hmm.
You scary.
What are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to?
Mm-hmm. What part of the I don't know, campaign? I guess that isn't spoilery yet. What part are you looking forward to?
Probably the highlight is going to be the ending of the Amber Temple.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happening at the end of the Amber Temple?
Like we said previously in the after show, you deciding to come here, it was like, you know, one of those things where this is an important decision that you can't turn back on. The blah blah blah. Are you sure you want to make this decision? And now you're here.
And now I don't want to be here. Now maybe I just want to leave and go home. Okay? Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe next session I'll just defeat the skulls, walk out the door, we jump into our cart, and then drive off the mountain. I got a book. I got a souvenir. Okay.
I like to imagine like Serena, like not like drive off the mountain as in like, you know, leave the mountain, but as in like just go to the nearest cliff and drive off the mountain.
Just drive off the mountain.
It's D&D. I'm the player. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. I will end this campaign if I want to. Okay. I will throw all of your notes and prep into the garbage by driving my character off a cliff. Okay. Is that what you want?
No.
Hawkeye?
No. Please keep going through the Ember Temple.
Okay.
That's like what I'm most excited about. Like I said.
I'll be sure to die just before the end.
You're like, okay, I figured out where the end is. I need to die, like right
Hey, Golem,
there.
I'm over here. Hit me. Kill me. Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
Crunk. Yep. Yeah, the end of the Ember Temple is... It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in this module.
The entire module and the...
Yeah,
in the entire book?
It's my favorite. The ending of the Ember Temple.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in this module.
Who dies?
You do. No.
Yeah, realistically, how long do you think it would actually take? Like, considering the speed.
You could have gotten to the vaults this session. Like, I don't know. It's all on you.
Where is it? I honestly, not gonna lie, I kind of, even through this session, I kind of was rushing to explore this place.
Yeah.
To, like, try to find the end. Obviously, it didn't pan out that way, but...
Yeah, and you have plenty of areas that you haven't explored yet. You have the area behind the treasure place. You have the statue that you stared at, and you've got the other sealed doors that are down below. Mm-hmm.
Which I'll have to beat open. Because I'm like, I could use my knock spell, but I realize that if I have enough time, I don't even need to use my knock spell. I could just use Thorn Whip, and just like beat the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. Just do that then.
I don't like the way you say that.
Fine. Just do that then.
Okay.
Do it.
Better. Okay.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
There's something else I was going to say. Oh, I was kind of surprised that in the crypt, there's like nothing in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I rolled bad or if there's just something I missed, but like, I walked exploring the crypt. I literally
this dungeon
explored it.
has a lot of environmental storytelling. I'll say that much.
There's a lot of environment stuff. Okay, so basically, mechanically, there's nothing in there. You cannot confirm nor deny.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay.
But I can say that this dungeon has a lot of environmental storytelling if you're willing to spend the time to try to figure out what happened to this place. The answer, the writing is on the walls.
Yeah.
If you care, and if you want to just get through the dungeon as fast as possible, you can do that too.
I mean, so like I care about the story of it all, but at the same time, I want to get through it, and you know, I feel like I'm not going to be able to piece it all together.
Yeah, I'm not narking on you. Like, yeah, I'm not like beating you down like, you don't care, how dare you. I'm more just like, yeah, like you could spend a lot of time thinking, what's that statue? Oh, this is a statue of blah, 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 blah. Wait, you mean like the thing in that, and the writing that we saw on that, and the bodies that we found here, and the skulls? Oh, it's all coming together. And like, yeah, like,
it's all coming together.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. This temple has a story. Same thing if you read through Death House, how like Death House has a story that if like but the writing is on the walls. They don't spell it out to you like what the story of Death House is. But if you care to examine the paintings and the walls and the things like that, you slowly figure like, oh, this was a family, and then there was an unborn child that was locked down in the basement that became a shambling mound, and like and the kids were locked in the thing because Strahd showed up, and yeah, there's this whole all of the information is there. The Amber, it's the same way with this. So if you take your time to just look at every little thing, you can discover the story.
Unless that story is like,
it's not essential. Like, it's not essential.
Like unless it's an important one. It's not I don't care. It's just I kind of want to just get through the dungeon.
Yep.
You know, and I find that whatever the history behind this temple is, the story that I'm most interested in is the one with my current like party members and Strahd and Irina, and like that's the main story that I really care about. And Serena and their relationship, you know, and that whole dynamic. So unless the story of the Amber Temple is particularly tied in with either, I mean, I guess it's tied in with Strahd, obviously, but yeah, other than that, I'm just not sure, you know?
Yep, for sure.
I would have to learn everybody's names and stuff, and I'm terrible with names. Okay, I have to write everybody's names down on a document, okay?
Who has time for that?
Who has time for that?
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I'm playing through a dungeon, video games are different than D&D for me. Like if I'm in a video game, I do take my time to look because everything's so visual, and I can push the story together a lot easier. Whereas this one, you need to narrate, you need to make a check, and then they tell you a thing, which then could lead you to another thing that has no real bearing on the story or mechanical benefit other than you learn the story of this dungeon. And it's like, cool.
Right.
And it's cool. It's cool that there is one. It adds depth. Right. But you don't need it if you don't want it.
Right. And I would definitely agree. Like when it comes to video games, I'm much more willing to like look at everything and like figure out the story behind everything because again, there's a visual element to it. And D&D doesn't have that benefit. Like everything is read to you, and depending on how you interpret like how it's said, it may be pictured differently in your mind. And you may forget some details. You may miss some details because you're on your phone or something, or like whatever.
Are you on your phone when you play?
No, but like I'm using an example, okay? But I don't know. Like if there is not like a good visual representation of what's going on, I can get very easily lost. Which is why I'm so like, you know, I have whiteboard. Okay, because like my brain of like when someone reads out something, it just doesn't register in my brain very well. Like it's just I'm very much a visual person when it comes to information. If I see it visually, I can get it easily. But if it's someone reads it to me, like you describe the room, like, okay, so it's a 15 by 15 foot room, and the ceiling goes up 12 feet. There's an alcove to the side on the east side of the wall, and then there's a window to the north side that has a cylinder shape. And then like there's a rug on the floor. It's a square shape, and it has the picture of a lion fighting a bear in the forest. And it's perpendicular to the pillar in the middle of the room. That is a 3 foot 3 by like 12 foot cylinder, and it's white, and it has intricate carvings. And I'm just like, it's just after a while, after a certain amount of information, I've lost information from the beginning. Now I don't know how I don't know what the room looks like anymore. Like, you could have like just finished reading, and I'm just like, I don't know what you just said.
Yep, and that's fair. That's totally fair. Yes, now imagine that with deep lore. So, would you say that your goal is to just get this temple to the main plot point as soon as possible?
Yeah, like I want to see what in the world you're so excited about.
Yeah.
And how this all leads into the main plot. Yeah, because
this is one of those things where like this is something that I am so excited about, and like after it becomes clear, it's also one of those things that you'd be like, okay, and then I'm trying to think of a reaction even that won't be spoilery, but it's nothing is forced on you. But there's some cool choices.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is there like a super mega ultra sarcophagus?
A super mega ultra sarcophagus.
Yeah, like we saw the 2 baby ones in the front. Is there gonna be a giant sarcophagus hidden somewhere that's gonna be like, hello, I am the super mega ultra sarcophagus, and I will give you the powers of a god if you give your soul to me. I will give you genie powers, actual genie powers. And yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Okay,
you're waiting.
I'm not promised godlike powers. I'm not even gonna consider it. Okay.
That would. All right. And would Serena take it?
No.
No.
Nah. No, I mean, probably one of the other 2 might, but like Serena, she has no interest in like mega ultra powers. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, run the world? Like, okay, she'll snap Strahd out of existence, but like now she has this like ultra mega powers. What is she gonna do with it? She's gonna run the country now? No, she's not like a leader or queen. Like, she wouldn't even know what to do with her powers after defeating Strahd.
Yeah.
She just wants to like play her music and like have a fun time and live a happy life, and that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's simple. She's not that complicated. Okay. She has no great aspirations or ambitions to be like the most powerful there is, like Claire. Okay.
Claire?
Well, Claire is a little bit more like, I want to be the greatest swordswoman there is, okay? And none are better than me, okay? I am both the most dangerous and the most beautiful, okay? And like, that's Claire. But like Serena, she's like, I just want to play my music. I just want to sing my songs and make stories and play my music and go home. And make friends. That's it.
And make friends.
And make friends. That's it.
All this All this and more on next episode of Curse and Strahd. Serena makes friends, we'll call it. You didn't make the snow angels and snowmen.
No!
You forgot! I just
forgot to make
realized.
the snow angels and the snowmen. Now how's she gonna make friends?
Opportunity lost.
Dang it. Ah. Yeah, but like I'm waiting for this super mega ultra sarcophagus to be like,
Snowmen.
if you, I'm here to offer you the dark gift of the Sith. Join us.
Do it.
Do it. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And then she stabs him with a sun sword. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All this and more. Giant sarcophagus man. Possible snow angels and snowmen.
Uh-huh.
On the next episode
Yeah.
of RoleCall's Curse of Strahd. Good night.
Don't accept any dark gifts from strange sarcophaguses, okay? Leave the coffins alone.
Okay. Good night, everyone. She gone? All right. Now that she's gone, I've got a little bit of a proposition for you. See, deep in the mountains, there is a temple filled with dark spirits entombed in amber, and they will offer you power. And you need to take it. The power is all yours if you just reach out.